Hey now, it's July 5th, and I'm here at Olympic Center, Lake Placid. My first return trip here since the Grateful Pilgrimage. When I came here on the 39th anniversary of the show in Olympic Center on October 17th, 1983. The Grateful Dead had a legendary show here, a Miracle on Acid, and in 1980 was the Miracle on Ice. And I have the place to myself this morning, and let's take a look and see what's going on here. There's the infamous score, USA 4, Soviet Union 3, the greatest moment of the 20th century sports history. There, if you can see, that is all the games they played and the scores. Probably the one that stands out, obviously, besides the victory over the Soviet Union, was when they beat Czechoslovakia 7-3. At the time, Czechoslovakia was probably considered the second best team. And when the USA was able to pull off that upset, you could dream that maybe they'd give the Soviet Union a run for their money in a game, but it was still an incredible miracle, even though it was a pretty good team. The amateur USA team beat the greatest team in the world, the Soviet Union. All right, let's see. There's the gift shop and the Olympic Museum, which I was through the other day. Nice museum, but nothing like just actually being in the arena, Herb Brooks Arena, and feeling the magic in there. So let's head on up there. First, there's the famous Al Michaels countdown. Do you believe in miracles? Yes. February 22nd, 1980. All right, now this is the Olympic Center. At the time, it was called Olympic Center, and now they renamed it, obviously, Herb Brooks Arena, for the great coach who had all those legendary speeches. One amazing piece of trivia about Herb Brooks was he was the last man cut from the 1960 U.S. Olympic team, the only other U.S. team that won the gold medal in the Olympics, and it was here in Lake Placid as well. There it is, Herb Brooks Arena. All right, I'm inside the shrine. On that night, there was a stage straight ahead. Grateful Dead opened with Sugary, and what a great version it was. I saw 152 shows, and that was definitely the best Sugary I ever saw. Man, the band was so pumped to be here, and obviously they never would have been here if the if the United States didn't win the gold medal. That just winning that game changed so many things for the little town village of Lake Placid. There's a lot of dancing, a lot of spinning out here in the halls that night. First set was only 7 songs, but it was pretty incredible. So they opened up with that incredible Sugary. I think Rooster was second, but it was a great set for Garcia, man. He played Friend of the Devil, Bird Song, and the set ended with one of the best deals you ever hear. It was definitely 2 minutes longer than any other version from that tour. Probably the best deal I've ever heard. So great first set, even though it was only 7 songs. Second set, Touch of Grey, Samson, the only Lay Me Down of that particular tour. Women Are Smarter, and the first Terrapin Station of the tour. It was in the middle of the tour, but whatever great songs they could break out, they did that night. And on the After Drum Space, I believe we got, now obviously we got I Need a Miracle, but it was The Wheel. Oh, this is one of the cool things about that night. In the halls, just spontaneously, there was a human wheel. Deadheads just held hands and spun around the place as the song was playing. It was just an incredible, spontaneous moment, something if you were here, you would never forget it. Yep, that's where they were, on the stage, right about there. Also the spot where Micah Useroni hit that amazing slap shot, beat the Soviet Union 4-3, right over there. So Wheel, you got the obligatory I Need a Miracle. And then it was Going Down the Road, Good Lovin', I believe. And then they played the second performance of Revolution as the encore. So they broke out all the great songs that night. But how cool is this, man? Herb Brooks Arena. And unlike most venues that the Grateful Dead or anybody played in, you could actually just walk into this place, put on headphones, enjoy the show. That's why I love coming here to Lake Placid. Really no place like it. Restrooms I must have used on that night, October 17th, 1983. And we're gonna go take a look outside of Lake Placid, check out the mountains, and such a beautiful town. If you come visit Herb Brooks Arena, you got a little bar over there right outside the arena. Here we go. Nice sunny day out here in Lake Placid. There's the Olympic flags, and in the distance, the mountains. You enjoyed this inside look at Herb Brooks Arena. And if you're interested in checking out The Grateful Pilgrimage, my latest book, available on Amazon. Peace out.